Good evening, everyone. Thanks so much for coming out. And thanks, Adam, for giving me the opportunity to say a few words as well. And I will try and keep this short, although I'm not making any promises. And thank you, Adrian, for filling in at short notice. We really appreciate you coming out to Vancouver Island to share with Vancouver Islanders about carbon taxes and ecological fiscal reform. I did a presentation about that recently, and I thought I'd nailed it until a very well-known professional working environmentalist came up to me and said afterwards, yes, but why don't the carbon taxes go towards renewable energy, for example, and towards the environment? And so obviously I hadn't nailed it, I wasn't clear enough, and so I'm on the shadow cabinet and I still need help getting this cleared up. So looking forward to hearing from Adrian. I'm the candidate for Sanish Gulf Islands. This will be my third time around. And as you know, Gary Lunn, our MP in Sanish Gulf Islands, is the current Minister of Natural Resources. And I'm looking forward to going up against Gary this time round, because now he has a record to defend, a record of supporting nuclear power, export of asbestos, the oil and gas moratorium he'd like lifted, and the tankers in straits around here. It's going to be a very different election from the last one, which was so parochial and small-minded in my view. Now we have a chance to really go after Gary and talk up about green values and green principles. And the other parties have noticed it. Our work over the years in Sanish Gulf Islands is paying off. We're standing on the shoulders of thousands of hours and many, many committed people who have worked in Sanish Gulf Islands to build the Green Party. The other parties have noticed, and they've got strong, green-minded candidates running with me in that riding. And of course, this is good. This is a reflection of how strong we are becoming, that we're being noticed, and that they're trying to steal our thunder, perhaps. But that's okay, because what's going to happen is we're going to have a strong green campaign in Sanish Gulf Islands. And I'm really looking forward to it. And I'll be able to say, if you want to vote green, you may as well vote for the real thing. And that's what we have to offer. I'll try and move quickly. We're on the eve of an election, a federal election. And I just want to share with you what inspires me to be a candidate and a political activist over these what seems like many years now. And I want to tell a little story. I'm a landscaper, I'm a landscape contractor, and I'm a gardener. And I grow things for a living, but I also grow a garden for myself and my family. I grow vegetables. And there's something about getting your hands dirty that really is very empowering. When you can feed a little bit of food that you grow with your own hands to your own family and share with your neighbors and your community. That for me is about taking control and it's empowering. And you want more of that. You want just to get a grasp of that control in your life, and also to be able to connect with your greater landscape, connect with your community, connect with your neighbors. This is what makes life meaningful for me, and I'm sure many other people. And I noticed this spring, being in the business, that the seed companies in BC were running out of seeds. A tipping point had been reached with rising gas costs and with food shortages around the world, and of course climate change. People are looking for a way to get connected with their communities again, to find a way to empower themselves. And what better way to grow a little bit of food, to shop at your local markets and buy local food from your neighbors and from your farmers in the community. And it's empowering when you are able to do that. And you're not only feeding yourself, your body, but you're also feeding your soul and your heart. And like I said, this is what makes life meaningful. I'm a political activist because that also helps empower me. And I like to share ideas and to cultivate the community through political activism. We can all sit back and complain about violence around the world, escalating wars, climate change, and all the issues that seem to paralyze us sometimes. And we can react with fear, which really freezes the mind, or we can get active. And by getting active in politics, it not just empowers me, I'm hoping other people become empowered as well. To get active on the streets, to build community, to reach out, to nurture our community, so that we can have a healthier life, a more meaningful life, to improve our quality of life, and ultimately to offer a future for our children. So that's why I continue to be a political activist. And of course, I'm a green, well, just like my veggies. I like my veggies organic, and I like my Green Party organic. I don't like tainted political parties offering the quick fix. I believe in long-term solutions that really, truly nurture us and nurture each other. So my message to you is, I hope by the end of the evening that in some way you are inspired to get involved in the next federal election, which could be happening in the coming week. We certainly are expecting it. Get involved. Be perfectly selfish about it. It will help empower you. You will feel a sense of hope, and that will spill out towards our greater community. And what more could you possibly do than help provide some hope and inspiration to our community? That's what we need. Thank you very much. Thank you.